In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a quick dinner recipe that gets put together in 20 to 25 minutes max. Now, this is my famous boiled plantains with leafy vegetables sauce recipe, and I'm super excited to show you how I make it. It's pretty simple, guys, okay? So for this, you'll be needing some semi-ripe plantains, ugu and African spinach leaves, tomato pepper blend, chopped peppers, onions, some curry powder, garlic paste, cooking oil of choice, paprika powder, thyme and parsley, and then of course some salt to taste. As usual, the full ingredient list will be in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out there, okay? So this is a typical dinner recipe for me, and I want you guys to just watch as I cook it and see how easy and speedy it is as well, okay? So you start by washing the plantains thoroughly and cutting them into small pieces. Afterwards, you transfer the plantains into a pot of boiling water and then season with some salt. Cover and leave to cook until very tender. Now, while the plantains are cooking, I'll proceed to chop the vegetables that I'll be using. And then I'm using a combination of ugu leaves, which are also popularly known as pumpkin leaves, and then African spinach, which are also popularly known as green. Again, you can use a combination of your favorite vegetables, but these are the ones that I will usually use. It's easiest to chop your vegetables with a sharp knife and a chopping board. Just pluck out the leaves, place on the chopping board, and then just go in a straight motion like that and just chop it all up. It's really easy, and ensure you have a very sharp knife, okay? You don't want a dull knife, it may hurt you. Afterwards, move over to the stove top and add some oil to a pan that's already on medium heat. The onion strips go in next. Stir fry for 30 seconds. I mean, that's the usual thing that we'll do whenever we're putting some onions in hot oil. Next, add the garlic paste and chopped peppers and stir fry for a few more seconds. Before adding the paprika powder, the curry powder, thyme, parsley, and then some salt to taste. Stir fry for 1 minute to wake up the spices. Now, this is what we would usually always do, right? Now, afterwards, add the tomato pepper blend mix. And in this blend, I have some tomatoes, tatashe, onions, garlic, and ginger as well. I just blended it up in my blender to form till a smooth puree was formed. You can make yours roughly chopped if you prefer. Mix everything to combine, and then I added a little seasoning cube powder because I realized that I didn't add earlier when I was adding the seasonings. Cover and leave to simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. When the plantains are done, take the pot off the heat and discard the liquid. Then allow it to cool down slightly before peeling off the skin. And then set the peeled plantain on a plate. Now let's go back to the sauce, okay? When the sauce is perfectly fried, it's time to add the shredded vegetables. After adding the vegetables in the pots, one way to ensure you don't make a mess over your stove top is to cover the pot and give the vegetables about 1 to 2 minutes to wilt. When it wilts, it literally will shrink and then it's mushy together and it's easier for you to stir at that time, okay? So open up the pot and then mix everything to combine. You see how easy it is to mix this up together. This is one trick that I learned from my elder sister. Now mix very well to combine. I added more veggies because I realized that the sauce was more than the veggies, so it could take more vegetables. Okay, so you want to be sure that you weigh it like that so that you do not have more vegetables than sauce, okay, or more sauce than vegetables. You just want them very balanced, okay. And then you guys, I didn't use any meat here because today is like a meat-free day for me, but you can add any meat of your choice to this dish. You can add smoked fish, kpanla fish, you can even add dry fish, you can add chicken, you can add snails, you can add shrimps, just whatever it is that you like, just go ahead and add it at this point, but ensure that it is very perfectly cooked before you do, okay? Now take off the heat and then serve on a plate alongside the boiled plantains. And boom guys, that's how you make dinner in less than 30 minutes. This literally took me about 20 minutes to make, in all honesty. It's really speedy, especially because I already had my tomato pepper blend mix in the fridge and some of the other ingredients stored up in the fridge. And that's why I would always encourage you to ingredient prep most of the ingredients that you use often and just store them in the fridge to make for easy cooking during the week. Anyways, I think my job here is done. If you liked watching this video, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up and of course share with your family and friends so that they too can learn how to make something new as well. And of course, if you haven't joined the family, please subscribe. We're really growing, the community is growing really strongly, and then we want you to be a part of us, okay? All right guys, I'll see you next time with another quick fix and delicious recipe. Until then, it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing out right now. Take care guys.